caros alunos, sejam bem-vindos à Escola Superior de Tecnologia da Saúde de Coimbra. A escola orgulha-se do que aqui fizeram, de nos terem ajudado a crescer. São o património mais importante que uma escola pode ter. O objetivo é que a escola continue a crescer convosco.
Good morning, my name is Rita and I am one of the speakers of this event. With great enthusiasm we start Annual Meeting 2021 from Coimbra Health School under the topic Global Health New Trends. During these 2 days of scientific conference, several subjects will be addressed related to the theme of the conference. We welcome all participants, guests, representatives of official entities, management bodies of the organic unities of Polytechnic Institute of Coimbra, professors, internship supervisors, other professionals and students.
Good morning, my name is Bruno Abreu and I'm one of the speakers of this event. Let's begin the inaugural solemn session, and for this I would like to invite the Vice President of the Polytechnic Institute of Coimbra, representing the President of the Polytechnic Institute of Coimbra, José Gaspar, Coimbra Health School President, João José Joaquim, Congress President Fernando Mendes, Annual Meeting 2021 Coordinators Diana Martins and João Lima, and a representative of the President of the Student Union of Coimbra Health School, Sara Ré.
Dear Vice President of the Polytechnic Institute of Coimbra, José Gaspar, we request permission to start the session.
So I would like to felicitate the organization of this meeting, all the Congress President, the organizing committee, the coordination committee, and the scientific committee of the Congress. So it's a pleasure to be here on the 7th edition of this annual meeting with such a relevant theme for the present situation of the world. So my congratulations to all of us, and also to the people that are coming to this event and that having a very good 2 days of scientific exchange and participation. You are welcome.
On behalf of the Vice President of the Polytechnic Institute of Coimbra, we start the solemn opening session. We give the word to representative of the President of the Students' Union of Coimbra Health School, Sara Ré.
Bom dia a todos, eu vou falar em português. Começo por cumprimentar o Presidente da Escola Superior de Tecnologia de Saúde de Coimbra, professor João José Joaquim, a Comissão Organizadora do Annual Meeting 2021 e, em nome do Presidente desta, o professor Dr. Fernando Mendes. E cumprimento também todos os presentes nesta sessão de abertura. É com grande admiração que, enquanto estudante e atual Presidente de Mesa da Assembleia Geral da Associação de Estudantes da ESTES, aqui em substituição da Presidente da Direção-Geral, vejo a realização do 6º Congresso Internacional do Annual Meeting 2021, subordinada ao tema Saúde Global, Novas Tendências. Este é um momento único das áreas das ciências da saúde, que permite a partilha e a aprendizagem e formação contínua. A pandemia de SARS-CoV-2 não permite que estejamos todos juntos em Coimbra como queríamos, no entanto é de salientar e louvar esta iniciativa mesmo em formato online. Para finalizar, agradeço o convite de pertencer à ação de abertura e acrescento que por parte da ASTC estamos sempre disponíveis para apoiar e participar em atividades como esta, que aumentem a formação cívica e académica dos nossos estudantes. Um bem-aja a todos, mantenham-se seguros e obrigado pela vossa atenção.
Thank you, Sara Ré, for your intervention. Now, the event coordinators, Diana Martins and João Lima, will share some words with us.
Thank you, Rita. Good morning. Dear José Gaspar, Vice President of the Polytechnic Institute of Coimbra, dear President of Coimbra Health School, João José Joaquim, dear distinguished guests, representatives of official entities and sponsors, dear Sara Ré, the representative of Students' Union, dear members of the organizing and scientific committee, dear colleagues, dear professionals and special internship supervisors, dear non-teaching staff, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to begin by thanking you for attending this open session ceremony and to present our greetings. For this organizing committee, it was a real honor and a great privilege to be able to count with each one of you at the annual meeting 2021 of Coimbra School. Be all very welcome.
Dear participants, following my colleague João, I would like to highlight that it was with a great honor that we received the invitation addressed by the president of Coimbra School to jointly coordinate this event. It was a motivated and dedicated team of teachers, non-teaching staff and students who thought to prepare a scientifically stimulating conference, which we wish to correspond to the scientific needs of the participants, promoting the exchange of knowledge and healthy discussion of ideas. We hope that this scientific meeting will live up to your best expectations. Thank you very much, and we hope we can provide a productive discussion in this annual meeting 2021.
Thank you very much for your intervention. We invite Congress President Fernando Mendes to address us.
Good morning, all. Dear José Gaspar, Vice President of the Polytechnic Institute of Coimbra, dear President of Coimbra School, João José Joaquim, amazing coordinators of the annual meeting 2021, Diana Martins and João Lima, dear representatives of the Students' Union, Sara Ré, in representation of the President of the Students' Union, Cristina Trigueiro, dear President of the School Council, Ana Paula Fonseca, dear President of the Technical Scientific Council, Graciano Paulo, dear President of the Pedagogical Council, Elder Santos, dear members of the Organizing Committee and Scientific Committee, distinguished guests, representatives of the official entities and sponsors, dear colleagues, dear professionals, and it's with great pleasure that we have with us the clinical placement tutors with us, and a special thank you for them, for the involvement with the education of our students. Dear non-teaching staff, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is the possible annual meeting virtual. In fact, we would like to have it presential. The bad news is that it is virtual for the second time. The good news is that we are all in good health and we all go through this pandemic in good health. And for that, I would like to give a special greeting for this situation that we are living, but we managed to go through it as health professionals with the proper conduct. The annual meeting 2021 topic of Coimbra School is Global Health New Trends. The pandemic, what we are facing and the moments we are living highlight the fact that we need global strategies and to combine efforts to have a better health of populations. It is a fact that different individuals' backgrounds, countries, social groups impact with the individual health levels. With global actions to decrease health inequalities and inequities, we will contribute for a better global health for all. The relevance of the topic takes us to a science forum held between today and tomorrow in a virtual format at Coimbra School, the annual meeting 2021. During these days, national and international experts will debate major topics that contribute to global health of populations. The subtopics under discussion are aligned with the Global Health Observatory from the World Health Organization. Through the aids of experience and knowledge sharing, debating the future of health of populations, for sure, a small contribution for humankind, but step by step and with global actions, we will make the change. The health professions that are educated at Coimbra School, namely audiology, biomedical laboratory science, clinical physiology, dietetics and nutrition, environmental health, pharmacy, physiotherapy, medical imaging, and radiotherapy all have a role in health system at the multidisciplinary team and in intercomplementarity with the other health professions. A special word to all health professionals, researchers, and students that decide to participate, to submit their research results, their work for knowledge deepen of all. A final word to all the health professionals since last year in February are 24/7 fighting this pandemic and taking care of our patients. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your intervention. Now we will be addressed by the Coimbra Health School President, João José Joaquim.
Sorry. Thank you, Rita. Good morning. I have the honor to greet the members of this opening session in the person of Professor José Gaspar, the Vice President of Polytechnic of Coimbra, and thank all of you for your presence. The 2021 annual meeting is in its 7th edition and continues in a process of growth, affirmation, and internationalization. Technology, behaviors, and lifestyles work in multidisciplinary teams. Dissemination of information and communication with populations are some of the topics under debate these 2 days. The global pandemic was the motto to launch and build this edition, welcoming a group of experts who, by sharing their knowledge, will allow to debate with a multidisciplinary view the challenges facing by health systems, populations, and scientific and political authorities. I am sure of the interest and relevance of this program and its added value to the participants in a perspective of gathering knowledge and building a path for future global challenges that will certainly arise. At this moment of pride for our community, it is important to thank the work done to those who made the event possible. That was held in a very complex context. I would like to thank the President of the annual meeting, Fernando Mendes, to the coordinators, Diana Martins and João Lima, and to the organizing and scientific committee, whose commitment decisively shaped the event. An equally pledged thanks to the speakers and participants for their presence and for the high submission of papers. I welcome all of you and wish you a remarkable annual meeting 2021. Thank you.
Thank you for your intervention. Now I think I can say the Congress is declared open.
Let's start with the first plenary session, Tech for Health. Our moderator, Jorge Figueira, has a degree in chemical engineering from the University of Coimbra and a master in business science from the same university. Currently, he is the coordinator of the Innovation and Knowledge Transfer Division at the University of Coimbra. During his professional activity, he participated in several training projects and support implementation of projects in the areas of quality, creativity, entrepreneurship, and group dynamics. George, the floor is yours.
Hello. Hello. Sorry for the I was here trying to unmute, but I had some technical problems. So thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this second day of the Polytechnical Coimbra Health School annual meeting dedicated to new trends in global health. So we will start with this Tech for Health panel. Hello. We will start with this Tech for Health panel that I'm moderating, and I would like to express my honor to be here with such three remarkable speakers that will share with us their expertise during the next hour and a half. So let me just briefly present them to you. So we'll have the privilege to have here a presentation from Antero Brunhosa. So he's the director of Radiochemistry and Radiopharmacy Institute in Coimbra, and he's the managing director and one of the fathers of Ignas Produções, a company, a pioneering company here in Portugal on producing and commercializing radiopharma products, and which was responsible for development and commercialization of several new products. We'll also have the privilege to have with us João Quintas, who is since 2011 a principal researcher of ICT for active and healthy aging at IPM, the Instituto Pedro Nunes, on the lab of automation. And João has more than 10 years expertise as a manager and researcher in many European and national projects. His main areas of interest are related with the artificial social companions, robotics, human-machine interaction, and knowledge engineering. Last but not the least, we'll have the opportunity to listen to Miguel Correia, who is an associate professor with habilitation from the Computer Science and